doing it. Good morning, guys. Be with you in just a second. Be here in just a second, guys. Just thought you might like to see a nice sunrise where I work. Hopefully I'm still live. I'm trying to find myself here on the... Yes, indeedy. Sky Pilot, hey, how you doing? Can you hear me okay? I'm sitting in the back seat of my truck while you guys watch the sunrise. Okay, hey, Manic, good morning. Let me see if I can adjust this a little tiny bit. I guess not. It was better where it was, I think. Yeah, right there's a good shot. Good enough. Can you hear me okay? I'm in the back seat. My device is in the front seat. Okay, good. This might just work out then. As long as my phone doesn't die. It doesn't have much time, so I won't be able to see chat for too terribly long. I just couldn't resist showing you guys that sky. It's been beautiful this morning coming up. So how's everybody doing? Oh, I just remembered something. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'll have an echo. Need the sound turned down. So I do have a way to keep my phone charged, though. That's for sure. Matter of fact, let me go do that. Hopefully I won't knock the picture out of whack while I change seats. It'll be a little more comfortable for me. Okay, guys, can you still hear me? I'm kind of on the other side of the car now. Alrighty. This might just work. You might get to see some aircraft this morning if I can stay out here long enough without people bothering me. Yesterday I tried to show you this picture and all the looky-loos kept walking by, wanting to know what you doing, what you taking pictures of. Oh, damn, go back inside quick. Yeah, and of course this thing's not going to charge unless the ignition's on. That's okay. I'll wait till it gets low. You can hear better now? Oh, it's probably using a microphone on the back side of the device that I don't know is there or something. I don't know. That's cool. Yeah, the sky started out so pretty this morning. And it's like Val says, on the way in or the way out, please hit that like or somewhere in between, or you can hit that other one. It's still a view. It got down all the way to 55 last night, so a little better. I still wish it would get down to the 40s. At least because I don't get any snow. So, Manic, how are things going where you're at, my friend? guess it's just you and me. I don't know. I guess Sky Pilot didn't stick around. I hope he didn't come in while I was trying to get it set up and thought I was ignoring him, because I wasn't. Well, P4 can handle some wind, but it all depends on how much you got, my friend. I've had her up in 25-mile-an-hour winds, and she's done fine, but boy, I sure was nervous about it. I need to get her out of her case again and fly her. She hasn't flown in a while. The other ones fly every once in a while, but before it gets too cold. Yeah, I wish this thing would charge. Yeah, that happens, man. That happens. Sometimes it just gets too much for them. They can't take it. Or they could take it, but your stomach can't take it, the chance of losing them. I wish I had one of their batteries right now. I could charge this phone off of their battery, because it doesn't seem to want to charge right now. But there's a way around that too. Hopefully it won't screw up the picture. Oh, where'd it go? Okay. Yeah, I had a Typhoon H that flipped on me one time, and it busted the camera mount, but didn't, disconnect the camera or hurt it. I just had to order some more of those little cushions for it and some pins to pin it in. I should have caught the Typhoon H that day, but I didn't. Yeah, Ken Herron catches his all the time. That is for sure. He does. So he does a pretty good job. Turn off the fan on the heater, which actually I could turn it completely off. Nope, need it. Let's see if I can run this battery charge up a little bit. Should be able to. Now it looks like the picture's still pretty good. It's hard for me to tell. Wish they turned those lights off. You guys might actually get to see some things today. Yeah, Ken's pretty good. I don't make all the shows. Every once in a while I'll go in, but I'll just sit back and listen. Yeah, this video ought to be pretty darn clear since I'm outside and got full cell signal instead of crappy cell signal inside the building. Yeah, Ken's one of the big guys, but he doesn't come across that way all the time. Some of them do and some of them don't. He's definitely one of the ones that doesn't come across that way. He's pretty funny to watch. I catch most of his posts. Yeah, if I was to take a picture of how this is set up, you guys would laugh. It's sitting on top of a empty box or case that the paper comes in. Little rectangular boxes that the paper comes in for like typewriters and copiers and things like that. And then I've got a pair of gloves shoved behind it to hold it up at the right angle. It's aiming out the driver's side window, but it's working. So can't complain about that. Yeah, my battery's already charged to 38. It's going pretty good. So I know that works. See if I can get it up to 50%. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know that I want to put eyes on that stuff. I don't know. I've just never been into that all that much. He'd have to send me some red ones because I've got an obsidian, and the black ones won't show up. But red ones would be okay, I guess. That would be cool. Well, I'm hoping my Snapper 7 gets here today. It's supposed to be here no later than tomorrow, but I still can't get a tracking on it. Good old post office. Yep, Kenny's a pretty good guy. He is definitely a master punter. Yeah. The only thing I've been attacked by, and I think there's a video on my channel somewhere, I almost got attacked by a seagull one time. And if you can, I wish I could slow it down. I don't know how to do that. But if you go clicky, 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 you can actually see the bird go right over the top of my Altel Evo, wings spread and everything. Very clear picture. Yeah, he's very good at punting. I don't think I've seen a video yet that he didn't start off with a pun or end it with a pun. Yeah, Ken's good people. He's one of the good guys. Well, they finally turned off the lights. Nope, it finally got bright enough for them not to be a factor. Of course, now the big sun is going to be coming up across the top of that hangar. I wish I could see the picture better. Yeah, I'm waiting to see what happens. This will be my first year having a drone when the robins come down from the north. And usually when they come down from the north, uh, my 4-acre field to the south of the house is just covered in robins. I'm anxious to see how they react. I just hope they don't kill one of my drones. Wouldn't be very happy. I wonder, did I hit the airwaves a little early this morning? I didn't even check the time. I was so anxious to get this picture set up and working. I didn't really check to see what time I hit go live. Oh, really? Cool. You're talking about on your Phantom Manic? So you've got what? You should have P mode and Sport. I guess it does have a beginner's mode though. That is true. I forgot about that. Yeah, I think I'll dig my Mavic out or my Phantom out this weekend. Get some pictures of it. Oh, that's okay. You'll get used to it, my friend. You'll get used to it. Don't spend too much time in beginner's mode though, because I do believe beginner's mode on the DJI products works like headless mode, so that no matter how it's oriented, if you're looking at it, right is right, left is left, aft is aft, and forward is forward, you get too used to flying it that way. When you go into the P mode or the more advanced modes, you're going to lose orientation. So you really need to fly it, get out of that beginner's mode as quickly as you can. I think it even tells you that on a lot of the videos and even in the book that's exactly what it says. It's for beginners. Once you get the basic feel of how it maneuvers, you need to go ahead and get out of that mode and start flying it and keeping your orientation. But you'll enjoy it, man. Yeah, that Phantom 4 is an awesome machine. I use it anytime I have to fly a pretty good distance because it's really easy to keep in line of sight. It's the biggest one I have. Mavic 2 is not too bad, but that Mavic Air, you can lose it in a heartbeat. Of course, now the Autel Evo is about the size of a Mavic Pro or a Mavic 2, and it's bright orange, so you can see it pretty good. Onwards and upwards. There you go. Man, 5 batteries. The only drone I have 5 batteries for is my Mavic Air. Everything else I only have 3. Darn things are so expensive. Yeah, you'll be able to fly for quite a while with 5. I've been getting about 26 to 27 minutes on my P4P when I fly it. Today, the thing I got for it, I can't remember the manufacturer. I'd have to look it up when I get home, but I bought one of those 3 battery bay chargers off brand. That thing works great. I can put all the batteries in there, and within a couple hours, they're all charged back up again. So, I can't remember who makes it though. Yeah, pullbacks are a great thing. I copied that off of Ken Heron, as a matter of fact, when he first started showing people how to fly. And I'm sure you have watched probably the introductory video that's on my homepage. I did that down in Panama City. Well, let's see, that was in July. So several months before the hurricane hit and destroyed the place. But I hope that hotel is still standing. But I was in, as a matter of fact, I never even got close to their property. I was out over the ocean on the initial shot, but it looked like I was right there on the steps that go up to the pool. And then I just did a big pullback, showed the whole place. And then I flew the beach. And then I caught some folks out there fishing. But it works out good. Yeah, not just backwards too. Backwards and a little bit up really makes a great shot. It's beginning to look like we're going to be the only two up this morning, my friend. I appreciate it. Sky Pilot was here. I don't know what happened to him. Like I said, I hope he didn't come in when I was trying to set things up, because I had to put it on live feed first and then find a place to put it. Because where it's at right now, I can't type on it or do anything. But I can see the footage. And battery's already up 8% on my phone. That's good. Who lives 2 hours away? Oh, Sky Pilot. Okay. Yeah, he does. He does a lot of it. He's a pretty neat guy. I think I watched 2 of his videos last night. I only went into one live last night, and that was Mel's. And that was kind of late at night, because I'm not getting notifications half the time to these lives. I don't know what it is, but I don't get a notification. Then all of a sudden I go to my subscriptions and I see that they're broadcasting live. Yeah, for a second I thought you were talking about Ken Heron, my friend. I was going to say, Ken lives in Kentucky. That's a long way from Oz. Well, 2 hours ain't too far. Each of you drive an hour, get together and do a shoot together sometime. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a little leery about doing a driving video. I know somebody I was watching the other day was actually trying to work his chat while driving, and that doesn't work. I'm sorry. That's distractive. Now, if you were the passenger doing that, that'd be okay. And do all y'all drive on the wrong side of the road in Australia? Okay, the other side of the road. It's not the wrong side. Judy Garland. Yep. What a voice. That is for sure. That's one of the things I liked about being in Germany. I didn't have to learn to drive on the wrong side of the road. So it made driving a whole lot easier. Of course, I still had to deal with roundabouts and things like that. They've gotten rid of most of theirs, though. Of course, I haven't been to Germany in over 20 years. So a lot's probably changed. Yeah, here we drive on that side of the road, they pull you in the Huskow because you're probably drunk. Well, I was hoping we'd get some aircraft, but evidently they're not going to launch until later. But I think I can leave this right where it's at. It's not hurting anything. Yep, somebody else is there listening. Yep, almost time to shut this car off. Like to get it to 50% battery though. No, it's not really warm. It's 55 degrees outside right now. I don't have the heater on. I've got the, matter of fact, I've got the AC and everything turned completely off. And I'm going to turn the car off here shortly. No, it's just looking out the driver's side window, which is a little bit on the dirty side, but still pretty clear for a picture. The thing that makes the picture so much better right now is I've got full bars on my Apple iPad, whereas when I'm inside I only have 2. But inside's the best I can do. The weather's going to get to the point where I can't do this, but I just wanted everybody to see that sunrise this morning. That thing was pretty. Really nice. Tell you what, I'm going to turn this puppy off. Hope I don't knock the film off. Turn that thing off and let the battery start going down on this phone, and if it gets too low, I'll turn it back on. I'll save myself some fuel. Almost lost the picture. Hang on, guys, I'll get it back. Okay, did it recover? Are we still there? Okay. Hopefully I didn't knock that completely out. Is it still working, guys? Because I can't tell. Well, we had 3 for a split second. Well, it's going to be a good day for flying. Is the feed still going, Manic? I know the chat is. I accidentally knocked it over and had to reset it. I think it's still going. Well, there's one way to find out. Yep, I think the feed... Nope, there it is. It's still going. I can see things moving on it. Yep, there's where I knocked it over. Let me see. I might need to adjust it. Oh, crap. The latency in this thing is terrible. Okay, so we are only seeing the roof. Okay, so let me... How about now? Has that got it back? Okay. Yeah, I bumped it and it went flying, and I couldn't get it back where I needed it right off the bat. One of my co-workers is here. Yeah, it still hasn't corrected on my screen, so it's a long time between when it leaves here and when it gets to my phone. Yeah, that was me trying to check it out. Nutshell, how you doing? Good morning, welcome aboard. You won't be seeing my ugly mug today too much. What you're seeing is Karnes Army Airfield where I work. You go all the way back to the beginning of the feed, you probably get to see a pretty decent sunrise. It was really pretty. Not bad, Nutshell. Doing pretty good. It's Thursday. One more day and I get a week off. Okay, now I can see the picture again. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Yep, that's looking pretty good. I don't know if we get to see some aircraft or not, but I ought to lay back in my seat so nobody sees me sitting in my car, because people are going to be wondering, what the hell's he doing in his car? We better go check and see what he's doing. Just stay the hell away, people. Not doing anything. Well, we've got at least one other person in here somewhere, I think. Yeah, that's the other thing, you know. Why is he talking to himself sitting in the car? We need to call the loony bin police? Yeah, I'll just tell them I'm talking with family. They don't like it. Tough. Man, I wish they'd had this kind of stuff when I was in Germany. It would have been so nice to be able to talk to the wife and kids while I was so far away. But, hey, didn't have stuff like this back then. Well, I hear some aircraft running up. Yeah, there you go. Tell them I'm about to go postal. Yep. Well, he went inside. They're getting ready to start class here in a little bit, I think. Mr. Beast. Well, hello. Let me check your channel out real quick. You only have one subscriber? Well, you got two now. Okay. Why not? If I had my iPad facing me, I'd give you a wrench, but it's facing away from me and I can't move it without moving the video, so I can't give you a wrench as Dick James, so. No, I don't know if you know the Canadian Drone Hub, but we kind of tend to try to build people's channels up. If you come in and you've got content, a lot of the people in here will go look at your content and they'll subscribe to you and take care of you. That's true. We got a good one this morning, I thought, Mr. Nutshell. Wasn't the best I'd ever seen, but it sure was pretty. And it ain't quite above the hanger yet. When it gets above the hanger, we're probably going to lose a lot of our video. RC Funds, good morning, sir. No problem, understand. Don't be chatting while you're driving, buddy. That'll get you hurt. But you can listen and chat at the stop signs or the red lights. Yeah, it came up this morning. It's right behind the hangar right now for the most part. When it clears that hangar, it's probably going to get pretty bright, but I'm hoping you can see some aircraft today. It would be nice. You know, I never used them. I've got a set. I mainly bought them to protect the lens that's on the camera itself. I have, on my Mavic Air, I have one, and on my Altel Evo, I have one, but I use the lowest ND. I think it's an 8, because I really don't mess with it. I leave everything in auto and just fly like that, and it comes out okay for me. I'm no technician when it comes to adjusting pictures, coloration, and saturation and such. Yeah, I mainly just put them on there to protect it. Never got any for the Phantom, and I don't have. Obviously, I'm not going to buy any for the Mavic 2. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I've watched a lot of videos on the Mavic 2. People, because of the, well, I have the Hasselblad, so I don't know. Uh, I didn't get the zoom. I got the Pro. Yeah, you can see the cars going by. You might get to see an aircraft. There's a better place to get a picture of an aircraft, but I don't have anything to put the iPad on. Yeah, you might have seen a helicopter. We don't have, well, we do have planes here, but this is primarily a rotary wing training base. So the planes we have are for VIPs, and they don't fly very often. Take care, Nutshell. Yeah, if you saw a helicopter, that could be. There haven't been any planes flying. I did see a vehicle drive by. Matter of fact, one's coming down the road right now. That's a tug, looks like. Yep. Man, I got a lot of lag in the video on the phone. That tug went by like 3 minutes ago, and it just now went by on my video. Slippery, how are we doing? I'm glad my chat doesn't lag very much. Yep, helicopter should start taking off here shortly. Unfortunately, I can't get any closer than this. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to lay back in my chair a little bit so nobody can see me. I'm hiding behind the post now. So, can you still hear me, guys? Okay, good. This way people won't realize I'm still in the truck, hopefully. I'm a sneaky little devil. I hope the iPad has a good enough charge. I've got enough charge in the phone to last another hour, I think. So I won't need to hook it up again. Let me see if I can get... Guys, I'll be right back. I'm just going to step away from the chat for a little bit. Okay. See if I can get this to work today. Well, I hear aircraft. I can't tell if you're going to be able to see them or not. There goes, yep, one's running up right underneath that shed that you see right off the nose. Another one just got hauled by, being taken back out to the parking spaces from the hangar. Yeah, I hear you, Nutshell. I hear you. This is working out better than I thought it was gonna. It really is. Gene, good morning. Yeah, we're outside, Gene, where I've got a full signal. You might be able to see some things go by here in a little bit. You're looking right down the road that leads to the flight line. So you may or may not be able to see some aircraft. There should be one in your view that's running up right now. Yeah, it works good when it's got a full signal. Problem is, when I go inside, where I need to be actually, because I'm technically at work, when I go in there, my signal drops from 5 bars down to 3 or 2, and things get really bad. Slippery, you got a tiny whoop, don't you? I remember that, Slippery. Yeah, I'm hoping my Snapper 7 will come in handy. I'll take it kind of slow with it at first so I don't knock over too many dishes. uh, yeah, I'm anxious to see how my dogs will take to it. I've got, let's see, 5 of them that live inside all the time, and trying to see what they're going to think of it. Yeah, yeah, I know it's not going to be the same as flying outside. I wish I could get the dang wizard back up, but I still can't find out what's going on with it. I need to hook it up to beta flight. Yeah, I'm having a feeling that may be what it is the ESCs, which I'm not technically savvy enough to figure that shit out. He made it into the restroom but couldn't get back out. Well, I've flown the Piper twice now. No, 3 times now. And all 3 times my GoPro 6 failed to get the footage. So I don't know if my wife is jinxing me or what. But I think what I'm going to try this weekend, if the wind and the rain cooperate, I'm going to put the Phantom 4 Pro up about 300 feet, point the camera straight down, and then take the Piper out and fly it underneath it. Because I think if I'm up that high, I can get the whole field just about. And then take that Piper out and fly it. Yeah, fixed wings are fun. I think I'll try that out, Slippery. I sure will. Not sure what's going to happen here. Something's trying to blow in from that thing that came through Texas, but I don't know it's going to cause a lot of wind and rain. Yeah, I don't know what y'all are able to see. There's still one aircraft out there running up. There'll be a bunch more taxiing around here pretty soon. Those would be good old Army people coming out here learning how to fly. Some of them come here that learn to be IPs, and some of them come here to learn to be senior IP. But the majority of the ones that are out there flying right now at this airfield are just learning how to fly. Drone Pool's in the house. Morning, Dan. Hey, I liked your mellow yellow. Looks like a pretty good build to me, buddy. Gonna need to give me some lessons. Don't you just hate it when they do that? Your package is at your neighbor's house. I didn't realize you were home. Yeah, that was a beautiful flight. That puppy flew really well, I thought. Can't wait to see you do some really, really good acro with it, Dan. Okay, I think I hear one moving. It's hard to tell for sure. He's getting light on the skids. He's into the wind to do his hit check. So he should be flying off pretty soon, that one that's in the wash bay there. Yeah, I bet you were, man. It's got to be a little bit of a nervous feeling, knowing whether you've got it completely balanced right and all that good stuff. I also watched, was it yours, Dan, that I watched the Tyro 99 yesterday? I know I watched your Mellow, and I watched one other, but I don't remember what it was. I want to say it was the Tyro 99. Yeah, he was. He was getting some really good range out of that thing. Good, clear video from what I could tell. Okay, Manic, have a good day. Thank you for keeping me company there, buddy. Appreciate it. Take care of things down there in Oz. I was going to say, tell me you're not going to leave that car parked right in front of the, here on the, on the roadway. Oh, Lord. Some people. Oh, there comes Mother Son. She's going to start washing my picture out a little bit. I don't know if I can turn it to avoid her or not. Probably not. No, you don't, Dan. You're doing fine. You're doing way better than I could do. Okay, James. You made it, huh? Was that for the Stratocaster? Michael, good morning. Yeah, I wish Mother's son would move a little bit faster, but she doesn't want to, I guess. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, I figured I'd give you guys a break from my ugly mug. At least I should try to give you a little bit of scenery to look at. Yeah, pretty soon that sun will get up above my roof and you won't see it. Yeah, it sure is taking that guy a long time to get up in the friggin' air. Yeah, slippery. I hate when they do that. The funny one was I had called. I can't remember. Oh, it was when the Mavic 2 came, and it got here in 3 days. I was amazed, and it was out for delivery. So I called them as soon as they opened it, like 8 o'clock in the morning, and said, "Could you please make sure you do what the thing says? It says it's going to be delivered after 4. I'll be home by then." Well, we'll send the driver a message. Okay, now I'm talking to them at 8 o'clock in the morning. I get home at 4, and there's a sign on my door saying attempted delivery. We'll bring it back tomorrow. And the guy was there at 10 o'clock in the morning trying to make the delivery, knowing I wasn't going to be home. So I got in the car and drove down to the place in Dothan where they had it and walked in and just got it off the lady at the counter. But yeah, he was too lazy to come back after 4 and let me sign for it. It's like, they get paid, don't they? Oh, this was FedEx, but they're just as bad as UPS. The worst one, I had bought 1,000 rounds of 45, and 2 days in a row, the guy told them, or the tracking message said, attempted delivery, nobody home. And I was off that week. Come to find out, he was going to the wrong damn house on the road. Yeah, that's exactly right, nutshell. That's what happens. Every time, like clock damn work. That's what'll happen. Yeah, usually my doorbell is my dog's. Somebody pulls down the driveway before they get through the fence line. My dogs are going crazy. So there's been times where they say they've been there, and I know damn well they were never there. Well, guys, just a little bit more than 30 minutes before the Canadian Drone Hub comes on. Don't forget them. I know you guys won't. But anybody else that's never been there, make it on over there. Make your channel grow. Roger, Kim, and Val come on. Well, Roger and Kim come on at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 Central, every day of the week. Be careful if you change your name there, Mike, because you might end up like the good troll. You might be stuck with something you don't like so much. You're a stonemason, Manic? That certainly is. I know a couple around here. Yep. That's good work, though. It's artistry as far as I'm concerned. You got a mail call, Mike? Back to the closet, Slippery. uh, Slippery's in the timeout closet. Oops. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love this. All these guys that keep walking by, they're supposed to. Well, I think you might have seen that aircraft get to take off. Not sure. You might have got to see it. All these guys walking by are supposed to be in class 5 minutes ago. This younger generation does not know what it means to be on time. Oh man, that's not good. Hey, we peaked out at 9 already. That's pretty good, guys. Appreciate it. I'm glad I thought about watching chat as Dick James because chat never shows up on my iPad. It's a pain. 15 minutes slow. Roger, hello. How are you doing this morning, my friend? You should have a nice clear picture today. I'm outside, locked in my truck. Take care, drone pool. You got to make like a tree and get leaf or leaf. So, Roger, did you wake up Furball yet? Yeah, that's one of our fuel tankers going by, if you see that. Too early to wake him up? Does he not wake up well? Get some really good coffee brewing and fill the house with coffee fumes, man. Oh, that's right, you use instant. Never mind. You don't get the same effect with instant. I lie official. Welcome. I don't think you've been here before. Don't forget, folks, in about 20 minutes or so, we'll head over to Roger and Kim's, the Canadian Drone Hub, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. Have a good old time. Okay. Yeah, you had to have been because you've already got a wrench. So you have to have been here before. I just didn't recognize the name. I got bad memory. The older I get, the worse it gets. But welcome back. That field truck just now went by on my cell phone. Man, I got a lag on my cell phone. I hate typing on a cell phone. Richard and Janet, good morning. Richard and Janet, that is StarCop's name on AOL. Just put that down with AOL.com, and that's his email. He apologizes. He lost yours the other day. He wrote it down on a piece of paper, and the dummy lost it. Hey, wait a minute. I'm that dummy. Anyway, I lost it. I'm outside in my truck. The camera is facing the flight line. If you roll all the way back to the very beginning of this feed, you'll see one gorgeous sky at sunrise. That's why I just had to do it. And I had to figure out a way to get out here, get a really good signal, and spend some time with my family. At least waits 25 more minutes or so. Then we'll go over to the hub with Roger and Kim. Yeah, you might get to see an aircraft or two. One was running up out there, but I think he finally took off. But yeah, the sunrise was gorgeous this morning. Those clouds that are pretty high up really made it beautiful. Take care, Roger. Thanks for stopping by. It means a lot, buddy. Well, picture's getting a little better now that the sun's gotten a little higher in the sky. Yeah, this is the airfield where I work, guys. I'm in my parking spot. The camera's facing the flight line. The building I teach out of is right behind us. You can't see it. But I do get a way better signal out here. And I get a way better picture because of that. So, figured I'd give you a little treat. Welcome back, Manic. How's the battery? Okay, Nutshell, take care, man. Be good. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Okay, Mike. Yeah, it gets better outside. I wish I could do this all the time, but I can't. I'm probably going to hear about it today. I don't really care. Well, there's still some running up out there, but not as many as I would like. Most of the ones right in front of you guys have already taken off. Not sure how much you can see because I'm looking at this on a little tiny screen on my iPad or my phone. So I can't tell what all you're getting to see. Okay, Mike, I'll do that when I shut this down and head inside. The first thing I'll do is I'll come over there and take a look at that, man. Yeah, there have been some beautiful ones lately. They really have. Yep, I'll get over there and see it. Either I'll see it or Dick will, one or the other. Because I think I'll take Dick straight into Roger and Kim's show because he works better. He's on the computer line, and then I'll start viewing videos on my iPad, which works good for videos, but it can't stream from inside where it's a flip. I guess because the stream is kind of like a two-way flow or something. I don't know. Well, I know what you guys are looking at's got to be better than looking at my face all the time. Cool, Mike. Yep, everybody in here I think pretty much knows everybody, but just in case you don't, make sure you all support each other. Of course, you know Dick doesn't support anybody until they get really close to like a magic number, like 100 or 500 or 1,000 subs, and they only need a couple. And then if he doesn't have you, he goes in and subs you. Yeah, I know. When you're in a big city like that, you don't very often get to see the sunrises. So when you can get up above the buildings and see it, it's beautiful. Well, I hear one. Yep, I see where he's at. He's out in front of the camera, but he's behind that little shed where they store the wash products. So you're probably not going to get to see too much of him. Yeah, for a guy who doesn't have any content, and all I use this for is to chat and support other people when they get close to a landmark. I got a lot of subs. Although Dick did do one live feed, it didn't come out as good as he wanted it to. But he did a live feed from the Kinston ball game. By the way, they got slaughtered, guys. It was like 46-0. They got slaughtered. Well, actually, it's StarCop's first and middle name. And it just happened to be what I made it. So friends of mine, when I contacted them the first time, would know it was me and not somebody else. He has come in handy, though, I'll tell you that, because he can chat while I talk. It's been me all along, man. I think I told people that the first time, that I am StarCop's alter ego. I'm just another channel. It's the only other one he has. He doesn't have several. He just has the two. Trying to see what my alert here is. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, the thumbnail for this video came out beautiful. Wow. I didn't realize it had posted the thumbnail, but the thumbnail looks great. Yeah, that's my crazy side, man. How cold is it up there, Mike? Should be getting there pretty soon, I would think. It's October. It's almost the end, because my birthday's Wednesday, so it's almost the end of October. You should be getting down into the 30s at night, I would think. Yep, there you go, 36. Oh, I'm sure it's going to come out great, Mike. Sometimes you just got to make a sacrifice like that to get something beautiful. Snowing in Nova Scotia. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Beyond Trees, unless you like snow. Good morning, Gary. Welcome back. We had a pretty good show today, I think. Not bad at all. Frost in Ontario. Well, the coldest it got here last night in Alabama was 55, and I'm in southern Alabama. Northern Alabama is actually in the mountains. They actually do get snow up in there, around Fort Payne and whatnot, so they're the same elevation as Chattanooga. Yeah, I don't either, big boy. That's why I live down south. Don't like it at all. Actually, I think snow's beautiful. I love walking on it. I used to love skiing in it. I would still cross country ski. My niece could take that. I don't like to shovel it, so they can keep it. Thank you, Gary. You do know that Dick James is actually StarCop's alter ego, right? He doesn't sub people back until they get close to it being like 100 subs or 400 subs, something like that. Yes, he said the S word. I said it too, but I said I hate it, so. I like walking on crunchy snow, though. That really nice wet snow that crunches when you compact it. I can still hear that sound. Lord knows I heard it enough walking to school when I was growing up. All right, Gary. It'll grow, buddy. I hear you beyond trees. Yeah, I don't, man, you know what? I don't know what either of these channels is at. I honestly don't. I know, I think I checked StarCop the other day. It was 430 or 440, something like that. And Dick, I think, was up to 50 something or something like that. Gary, I'll get in there today and take a look. Tell me something. How long are your videos? Are they gaming videos? Wow, that's pretty warm. Well, you're way down south from me, Richard and Janet. Did y'all get that email I posted earlier? I do apologize for not getting back to you, but I actually lost what I wrote it on. Yeah, 2 minutes, you should be getting views, man. You really should. Uh, I'll be honest, I'll start watching a video, and if I've got a lot of time, I'll watch a 15-minute one. If it's a couple hour long stream, I'll at least always drop a like and watch a little bit of it. But yeah, I usually try to only watch about 5 minutes at a time. So if you keep under 5 minutes, you'll find out that not only will you get more views, I think, you'll also get more people that watch it all the way through to the end. And it's drone footage. Well, just start working on it, buddy. Uh, I've got some that they don't have hardly any views. And then I've got others that are just, I mean, they're not over 1,000 yet, but they're way up there in the 800s and 900s as far as views. You just got to find something interesting and do the best you can. It'll pay off. Don't get discouraged. You know, keep coming into places like the Hub. I don't remember what day of the week Pusa runs his big thing, but go to Pusa Studios and let people see your name and see your content, and it'll start growing. I guarantee you, man. When I first came into the Canadian drone, back when it was the network, not too long ago, uh, I had 11 subs and like less than 100 views. Those 11 subs were family members. After a couple weeks going into the Hub and talking with people and them seeing my stuff, I was up over 200 subs before you knew it. So just keep plugging. Don't get discouraged. Yeah, that's what you got to do, man. But don't get discouraged. I've seen a couple of people just decide to quit, and I end up having to convince them to not quit, which is a good thing. Don't give up. Just keep plugging, and it will come. It just takes time, and then after a while, you'll be surprised how many people start coming in and signing in. And don't worry if you sub somebody and they didn't sub you. It's not a one-for-one thing. You go in and sub somebody. Hell, there's times where I didn't even realize somebody had done that to me. And then I go back and go, oh man, they got good stuff. Let me sub them. So it might take them a while before they realize. There you go. That's what it's all about. And you share what you can. Yeah, I'll get in there today and take a look, Gary. I promise you. I gotta go look at Mike's gorgeous sunrise, and then I'll go in there and take a look at your stuff, okay? And I'll make sure your bell is rung. If you're a drone guy, I more than likely rang your bell if I already got you. I don't know if StarCops got you or not, but I'll make sure. Post whatever you want, Richard and Janet. Go ahead. Or are you talking about this feed? J&C, good morning. We haven't got much time left, but welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah, this feed should get posted. I've got it up as public, and as soon as I shut it down, it should start processing it, guys, if that's what you're asking about. Yeah, it'll be posted. I don't do anything private. Or do you want me to not post it? Did you put something in you don't want me to post? Yeah, I post all of them. I figure if people want to come back and watch them later on or something, they can do that. Hell, sometimes I go in and watch them. Not a problem, JNC. You're welcome. We got about 6 minutes, and then I'm going to shut this puppy down and head over to Roger and Kim. It'll take me a while because I'm out in the car. I've got to pack things up and get back inside. So it's going to take a little bit of time today. Well, I hear aircraft, but I sure haven't seen any go by in a while. Pretty much off in the distance. I don't know if you can see those ones that are out there on the runway or not. We're kind of far away. Okay, you're welcome, Mike. Hey, Mike, before you leave, let me turn the camera around a little bit, guys. I want to show you something. Because this is how I'm going to log it off today. But you should be able to see that now. I won't be able to see it for a couple minutes. But those are my sunshades for the Darth Vader truck. I'll leave it there for a little while because there's nobody flying right now. And the sun's already up. So, anyway, thank you all for coming in. It's going to take me a little longer to get in there and get to Roger's show. So, you guys have fun. Gary, have a good flight. I promise I'll get in there and take a look at your stuff. And make sure your bell's rung. But ringing the bell doesn't seem to do much anymore because people have a lot of things up online and I never got notifications. I go back in and check and I've rung their bell and I'm subscribed, so I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I do too, buddy. I do too. If you don't believe me, just try and find my Darth Vader truck video that I posted. Matter of fact, let me know if you can hear this, guys. This would be a nice way for me to sign off. You do know I'm sitting in my Darth Vader truck. I can't leave this run for long, but let me know if you can hear this. Yeah, just a little bit of a dark side. Well, guys, you got 4 minutes. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to turn this puppy off. And you can see that, yeah, it's me. Here I be. You have a blessed day. Take care and good luck flying. We shall see you around and see you at the hub. Adios, muchachos.